Song?
He got a whole new album, but
No.
his new single is called "Let 'Em Know," and it's fucking fire. By the way,
I have not heard that,
Fucking
but I know he's coming here.
fucking fire.
I know he's
With-
coming to
with the
Music
baby.
Fest. Yeah.
I wanted to get tickets for Jonathan, but they want way too much money, way more than they wanted for Ludacris.
What up?
What's going on?
Oh, we're going. It already happened.
The
Yeah, we're there.
countdown.
We're there.
We're
John,
in.
What are we doing this week? Tell them what happened. What's going on? What's the word,
So
Bird
what
Turd?
happened is Tantalizing Tony fucking big timed us and decided to not hold true to his appointment. So fuck you for that, by the way. I'm gonna write a diss track on you most likely.
No showed us. It's all right.
But we got a thing going here.
Got a sweet audible.
We've been doing a series of the first time. So Aaron had an idea. It fucking sucked. So I said, let's do the very first Royal Rumble.
Yeah, let's watch the first Royal Rumble. An hour worth of forearms versus. Never mind. Forget it.
Hey,
We'll watch that at some point too.
We got an hour.
Because
an hour's
I
worth
talked
of
shit on that
forearms.
match.
Fuck it.
I talked shit on that match. Any type of those matches. Anyway.
Well,
That's
yeah,
neither here
that's
nor
gonna
there.
that's gonna happen.
Neither
But I
here nor there.
I didn't want it to happen today.
But what we're gonna watch is say it again.
The very first Royal Rumble
Royal Rumble match
from back in the wonderful year
1988.
1988.
What were you doing in 1988?
I was 3 years old.
I was probably in preschool.
Listen, I have no clue.
I was pissing my
But-
pants.
I remember great times in that era, that the late 80s carefree life. That's all I can remember.
You
Like
know what?
nothing. There was nothing for me to fucking
You know
worry
what's
about.
fucking crazy is that just a few short years after that is where we became friends. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
You and I
like
became
a
friends in
few
the
years
fucking
later.
early 90s.
Yep.
It's wild.
Holy shit.
But you guys are ready. Go to Netflix because it ain't on the cock. It's not on the network anymore. It's on Netflix for this year. And go to the Rumble Vault. I don't know why every fucking streaming service other than the network got it right. Like if you want to watch the Royal Rumble,
Mhm.
you went to like the Rumble and then it said, what year do you want to watch? And then you
Right.
can watch that one.
Right.
This, for some reason, is the Royal Rumble Vault, and it's fucking season 1, which is really episode 1 or the first.
I also don't like that everything's called the Vault.
It's
because
dumb.
it's very easy to access. I don't have to put in a combination.
I know where. Yes, exactly. That's my point.
This-
Like on the
I don't have
network,
to
it didn't.
hire somebody to crack the fucking safe.
This ain't Richie Rich.
This is
Yeah,
dumb.
I got it.
I'm gonna talk so much shit on Netflix. All right, are we ready? Count me down, homie.
I'd rather watch Skin
5,
Flicks.
4, 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brett the Hitman
Oh
Hart.
shit! Look at
You got the Coke shades on, yo.
Yeah. He looks like Scott Storch right
He
there.
does, yo.
he's
Chico,
You got
styling.
those Miami
He-
Beach
Chico.
Coke shades on.
He's styling.
Tito Santana and Bret Hart started off.
That kid's like, "Where's my glasses, man?" Like,
He's
wearing a
pissed because
Hulkster.
he's like, I came here to see Hulkster, and he came out and signed a contract and then left. And now I get to see.
Yeah, he
Tito
was
and-
hurt.
By the way,
Yeah.
Tito Santana, can't wait to see you. You're gonna be here in Allentown. At the fair.
word.
I met Tito Santana at
Good
Dorman Park
fucking
when I was
dude.
14 years old. When I was working at
Yeah.
the Red Garter Saloon, he was sitting there having a meal, and I went up and asked him to sign my placemat for me, and he did. And we were giving flying forearms to each other in the kitchen. It was fucking awesome.
I've said this before, but we have a friend Robbie who's gone to several wrestling events with us, and he's one of those guys who he doesn't get starstruck. Tito Santana, he was baffled. He didn't even know what to say. He couldn't speak in front of Tito Santana. It was kind of funny. Brandon and I had a great conversation with Tito.
Yeah.
But Robbie was just standing there with a big smile
Yeah,
on his
he
face,
always,
just soaking
like
it in.
he was one that wanted to talk, and that like
He's a
that
teacher
when I like endure that shit, like when they're just engaging in conversation, that means a lot to me, because
Yeah,
it's like you're taking time out of your day to have a conversation with just random people.
Mercedes
Right?
Martinez was the same way.
Like-
she had a wonderful conversation.
She
with
was
us.
cool. I met her a couple times.
She was very cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking Bret Hart. So good.
That's somebody I've had a few conversations with and
Mm.
on the messaging about.
He's a
coming
salty
on
old bastard, but
Mercedes.
he's earned that right. So I tell anybody, he can be a salty bastard if he wants. He's
I mean,
He's
when you're
Bret
fucking
Hart.
great,
the best there is, the best there was,
The best there ever will be.
A great fucking
For sure.
tagline, man. That's good shit, yo.
when you're fucking great, I mean, you should be a dick.
And he's a badass rockin' pink in the 80s.
Yeah, the only one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. To pull that off.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've said it a million times.
Like
Bret
to
Hart and
pull that shit
Cameron.
off.
only ones.
Bret Hart and Cameron are the only people that I've ever seen make pink look cool on a man.
Hmm.
Little inverted atomic drop. They don't ever do that anymore.
So this is 1988,
Yeah.
Yes.
and Bret Hart wrestled, 3-4 years before this, maybe more.
Probably.
And
more.
then he wrestled. When did Goldberg kick his fucking head off? Was that like 2000, 2001?
Yeah, early 2000s, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because he was out of the WWE. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already like good here.
Oh yeah.
Is my point. Like this is like fucking 5 years
Okay, here's
before he's a
here's a
world
little-
champ. This
here's
is
a little
before
countdown.
he's,
We'll see.
anything of anything, and you can already tell he's really good.
I want to say in this first Rumble there was only 20 people.
Maybe, I don't know.
Who we got? Dino Bravo.
It's like
Oh,
Butch,
shit,
Butch Reed.
Butch Reed.
Butch Reed.
Is
The
it?
natural.
It looks
Butch Reed.
just like Dino. Hold
Yeah.
on.
It's because Dino put a lot of tanner on, but no, that's Butch Reed.
Yep.
Okay.
Half a doom.
Yep. Yeah, WCW, I remember him.
It's a big boy. He just got straight up socks on. Those are like just like regular,
It's
like 80s socks that you can see underneath through his. If you see the stripes, right? Like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
and it's funny too. Like a lot of these guys, their gear, it looks like he just put on whatever. The
Yeah,
fuck.
I was
He
just
looked
gonna
like he
say
went
that,
to the
bro.
Lost and
Look at
Found when
that.
he got to the arena
Yeah.
and put the shit on.
The blue, red. He's got one blue knee pad, one red one. He's got regular ass gym socks on.
And some blonde ass hair.
Blonde ass. The hairline's hurting real bad too.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't fuck with him. though.
He
I
went
know,
to the
I would
Goodwill.
not. I'm saying all this in
I say that to
2026.
say this.
He's dead.
Is Butch Reed dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He died last year.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Damn.
That
Tito's
was a good
really
stomp to the
kicking
head
him,
right
yo.
there,
I
yeah.
know. What the fuck? What did he do to you, bro?
That's a receipt. Something he did something. He did something to him.
You know, there's a story that Butch Reed was supposed to beat Macho Man for the Intercontinental title,
Yes.
Really?
and that ended up being Honky Tonk Man.
Yes. I guess Butch Reed did something.
Like he no showed or something. Like the day he was supposed to win it, like he didn't show up.
He did something.
And Hogan was like, "Hey, this guy here." And Butch Reed was in WCW after that.
Here comes somebody else. It's the
Jim.
It's the Anvil.
It's Jim.
50%.
Yeah, I met him a few times.
So right here, there's 4 guys in the ring. It's a 50% mortality rate. That's going to be the craziest part about this.
Yeah,
I'm going
a lot
to say
of dead
that
people.
most of the guys in this match are probably dead.
I mean, Howard Finkel, he announced he did. Joey Morella's on the outside. He did.
Jimmy Hart still going
Yeah,
strong.
he's still mad alive.
I'm still living, baby.
He's still got the mullet.
What is Butch
He's
Reed
still got
doing?
the hairstyle.
It's-
That
How is
dude's
that
still rocking.
helpful in any way? Poor fucking Chico. There's 3 heels in there with him.
So why don't you throw him out? Isn't that the whole point?
Now they're about to beat up Butch Reed because
That's just old school. They're like legit heels. They're gonna stick together.
with the legit heel would turn on a heel.
That's and you in theory. And that's
Yeah.
that's when wrestling got real. When nobody can trust
Mad
nobody.
All I know is that I think Jim Neidhart was a guy who didn't get enough credit.
I got it.
I think it helped. It hurt him that it was Brett with him.
Sure.
I got it.
But I think Jim Neidhart was actually a lot better than what we think.
I agree.
Okay, who's coming in next? Look at Earl Hebner with a full head of hair.
The chick in the front row is one of those hats with the,
Oh,
the hands on the front,
Jake.
that clap.
Yes,
It's fucking cool. So 80s.
fucking Jake.
Jake. Oh, there goes
Butch,
Butch.
you're out of here. That's all right. The better Butch also is dead, but Brett.
I always love those
Look at-
punches,
yeah,
bro.
so
Jacob with a
Those
punch.
fucking
Brett no sold them
left-handed. What happened?
Brett no sold the punches. He acted like he wasn't even getting punched. Jim Neidhart sold the fuck out of those jabs.
Nah, those are nice fucking jabs.
They are.
Yeah, Jake had a great working punch. Yeah.
Jake has such a great Magnum PI look.
Yeah.
It just such a fucking Tom Selleck.
Yeah. He looked like he slayed Cooter, drank Coors Light, you know what I'm saying? And hit the beach as much as he could.
And went to fucking and held a bunch of reptiles in a terrarium.
Yeah. Oh, and cocaine.
And cocaine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
should have started with
forget-
that.
You can't forget that.
Sorry.
You know what he had for breakfast?
Cocaine.
Yes.
And Coors Light. Ice cold, baby. Ice cold.
Honestly,
what do you think?
You think he's a Coors Light guy?
Or
is
Miller?
he-
I was just gonna ask.
No, I think he's more Bud Light.
You think?
I think he's a Bud Light.
Bud Light guy?
Yeah.
Nah, you know what?
Budweiser.
But dude, I was
Budweiser.
just gonna say,
Or
but
Old Milwaukee.
but or
Oh, here we go. Harley Race.
look at that.
He might shoot somebody.
He might help Santa Claus too. Rob
Yeah,
a mall.
He
He might
definitely
make him
might,
sandwiches.
he might have his grandma make some sandwiches for him and Billy Bob Thornton and drop me on my own head.
Yep. Oh man.
Anyway, Harley was a badass.
Yeah, he was.
Fucking Jake Roberts, he looks like a slim Ron Jeremy.
He's just like he's like a what is it, a menagerie, a mix of all of everything 80s.
He's a
He's got a mullet, he's got long hair,
He's
he's
a
got a porn
plethora of
stash.
80s.
Yeah, he looks like a wrestler, he looks like a porn, like he looks like everything 80s all roll. He could be in a band,
all
like
of the things.
yeah,
he could ride a
everything.
motorcycle,
anything,
yes.
anything 80s he can do.
all
it.
of the things.
All of them. Play football.
Why not?
He's a pitcher for the Milwaukee Brewers. I fucking
So
believe that.
anybody who's
Right?
watching,
Like anything
Yes.
80s, he could do it.
he looks like him and Dennis Eckersley could be brothers.
Yeah, true that. True that.
Anybody who's watching this right now,
He owns a small chain of car washes in Tucson, Arizona.
yes,
I would believe it.
Yes.
Like
in Tunica, Mississippi,
he has them there too.
yes. Right. Anybody who's watching, go on and comment what Jake Roberts did in the 80s other than cocaine and wrestle.
Yeah.
Here's a Killer Bees. This is which wait, well, who the fuck is this? No, it's not B. Brian Blair, is it? Or is that Jim
Bosworth?
Brunzell?
Jim
Jim
Brunzell.
Brunzell?
Jumping Jim Brunzell.
Because B. Brian Blair is the one with the fucking stash.
He's got a great porn
He
stash.
does
too.
have a great stash.
And he still rocks it.
Yeah, he does.
The Dark Side of the Ring on Harley Race
Mhm.
was really good. His life was like really
I
fucked
have
up.
not seen a bad Dark Side of the
Yeah, I agree. But that one was great. Just because like I didn't realize by 16 he was on his own and like
Okay.
doing his own
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
No,
Like
I haven't seen that.
wrestling motherfuckers for real, like
Yes.
at 16. Like that's why he's such a badass.
You know, when I realized that Dark Side of the Ring was legit, when we met Marty Jannetty, and I asked him, "Hey, how accurate was your Dark Side of the Ring?" He goes, "It was about 95%
Yeah.
accurate." He goes, "Just the one chick on there, a lot of the stuff she spoke, she was around, but a lot of the stuff she spoke about, she wasn't around for." So other than that, it was very accurate.
I think that would be the only gripe with the show. Like the guys who do that show are like huge wrestling fans. They're not like out to get anybody.
Mhm.
Like they're mad wrestlers that are like fuck that show. Like no, it's like they're just going into the history. Like
Fuck
it's
that
shit that
show.
really happened.
Fuck that show, the Tantalizing Tony one
Yeah,
for fucking
no
no-showing.
showing us.
Who is this?
That's
Who the fuck is that?
That's not
Is that-
Terry Taylor.
it kind of looks like him.
It's a young Terry.
Oh, you know who
Taylor.
that is? That's Sam Houston.
Sam Houston. Yes, that's
Definitely.
Jake Roberts' brother.
Yeah, it is.
He was at one of the shows we went to.
Yo, he was good, man. He was really good. He went to jail for mad long for DUIs. You know how hard it is to get that many
in the 80s.
No, this was like in the 90s and eventually he had like
Still hard in the 90s.
like dozens. I think it was like to a point where a judge was like, I have no choice but like to put you in a jail so like you don't drink and go on a road.
Yeah,
like I don't know what
that's
else to
pretty
do.
bad.
Like
Because nowadays it's two DUIs and you're in jail.
yeah.
Back then
Yeah.
you had to That had to be some
Yeah,
shit. You had to
man.
be like that fucking terrorist attack in France.
What year is it? This is 88, right?
88. Yeah.
All right. So Sam Houston was in WCW and was kind of like up and coming, and then he married Baby Doll,
Oh, Tito gone.
and that like fucked up his career, and that's why he ended up here, and like it got worse from here. But isn't that crazy? Like that business is like if you do something that someone don't like, it's like, well, fuck it, you're just not gonna get anything anymore. Like, it's a weird. I'm glad that's changed.
It's unfortunate. It's happened to some of the people that we speak to.
Yeah.
Falsely accused of things.
Yeah.
And seems like they're blacklisted. Here's fucking dangerous Danny
Davis.
Danny Davis.
Dangerous Danny Davis. Wasn't he a ref?
Yes.
And then like and
storyline
turned.
I was gonna say
much like our friend
he looks
Drake
like,
Younger.
He looks like Disco. A little bit.
I can see that.
It's slightly.
I just think his fucking attire sucks dicks. It's fucking
Look
bad.
at this fucking thing Harley's doing with fucking Jake over here. Look at this shit.
Harley knows what he's doing. He got a body like Homer Simpson.
You got a body like the fucking kid from Bad Santa.
Oh, he's got face
yeah,
like
everything. You know?
He's not a good Santa.
Harley's got tattoos all over his arm too. Like before that was a thing. Like he has forearm tattoos. Like nobody had those. Like nobody was doing that.
You're right.
Shit.
Definitely.
He was such a fucking badass, man. Like we'll watch this whole Rumble and there probably won't be one person with another tattoo, let alone on their forearm. You know, and he had that shit in the 70s when he was the NWA World.
I think that's why Danny Davis is actually forced to wear completely covered.
He's all covered up.
Yeah, I don't know if he's all covered up, but I think he has tattoos.
Nikolai.
That's fucking no. That's Boris Yukov.
Oh, that's
Zukov.
Yeah, that's his partner. Got it.
I always loved the name Boris.
Were any of those like guys that played Russians actually Russian? Most of them were from Minnesota.
No, I think that all of them except for fucking
Nikolai.
Nikita Koloff was actually fucking Russian.
Barry Darso was not.
Oh no, he wasn't.
He was from Minnesota.
Yeah, no, that's correct. He was. I forgot he played a Russian.
Was Nikolai
Khrushchev.
Volkov like?
He was not from Russia, but he was from like Ukraine or some shit.
Right.
So close enough.
Right.
You know.
He gets a.
But the actual like Russian characters, I think like who's the real big one? Ivan Koloff. He was from Canada. He's Canadian.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. It's wild.
Huh. I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
You can look it up.
I think you're full of shit.
It's Canadian.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it.
No, I don't, because I think Aaron's stupid as fuck.
A lot of those guys, it was fake.
Canadian professional wrestler. Okay.
Yeah.
You're still
Super
stupid
Canadian.
as fuck, but
He's mega Canadian. I think his name is Jim.
well,
Jim.
okay.
But how fucking cool is that? That's my point. That was my whole roundabout point of when we were kids, we were like, yo, these guys are Russian.
This guy looks like he's Eastern European.
He does.
He definitely looks Eastern European.
But then again, so did Nikita.
No, I don't think so.
I think he looked mega Russian until I heard him talk. He's like, "Hi, my name is Scott Sampson. I did legally change it." I'm like, "Oh God!" And he had the Midwest twang. He said something, and he sounded like a Uber, and I'm like, oh, no wonder they gave him the Russian accent.
Ivan Koloff. That's the first like Russian one.
Yeah,
he's the guy who had the Undertaker's music.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. And then Nikita was his nephew.
Hold on, they're coming down together. Okay, it's Nikolai Volkov and Don Morocco.
Yeah, they're fighting. Look at Morocco.
Yeah, he's juiced. Definitely. Holy shit.
Those guys like that too. Like you look at him, you're like, yo, he's probably like a mean, nasty. He's a Hawaiian.
He's probably the sweetest fucking
person.
Yeah, I was having a conversation at my son's football practice today with.
He's on a short list of guys I still want to meet and have sign my chair.
With one of the
dads. He's still alive.
Yep.
Oh, so.
With one of the dads of a player. who I coached the last 2 seasons,
Mhm.
and his dad knows about the podcast. And he actually subscribes.
Took my shot. I'm
But
sorry.
he asked me, he said, "You know what wrestler that I really feel like would be an awesome person to meet?" I said, "Who's that?" He goes, "Mick Foley." I said, "It's funny you say that." I bring up the pictures. I'm like, Mick Foley was fucking awesome when we met him. Absolutely fucking phenomenal when we met him.
Scott
So-
Steiner was the only dick. Actually, not
No.
Raven.
Sandman, Raven. Let me just say, I don't think Raven was a dick because he wasn't rude to me. His energy was, he didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do it, but he wasn't rude. He
Mhm.
just, you could just tell it was like, oh, he's going through the motions.
To me,
Sam-
that's rude. I'm paying you to
Yeah.
do something. You're
But he was still,
Here's an idea. Don't fucking come.
he was friendly enough to me.
Not to me.
Sandman sucked dicks.
He just signed my chair upside down
Um,
and then was like, "Here."
You had a bad experience with Bret Hart. I think Ric Flair was a douche.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Um,
to my kids. Ric Flair was dope. Like he catered. He like pushed me to the side. He was like, "What? Come here, kids. Come here." Like
That's,
he was like,
That's his
you know what I
MO.
mean?
If
Yeah,
you're a
and
kid,
that's I
if you're a
respect
kid,
that. Like,
or if you're a kid, he's gonna give you the world.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, cool.
Okay, here comes Nikolai. Nikolai, just so you guys know, you may not know this. My great uncle, his name was Nikolai. Nikolai Silo,
That's a fucking great name. That's a great name.
Yeah, it is.
a Latvian fucking soldier that was killed in World War II. Nikolai Silo.
Silo's a dope.
I'll
name,
tell you
too.
what. The guy that shocked me, that was nicer than I thought he would be. It's Bubba Ray.
Yeah, he was so cool.
Like
wasn't
for
he?
real, like mad fucking cool, yo.
Mad
Like,
chill. He was like, "What do you guys
having
want?"
yeah, exactly.
he asked
like
us our name
having
and-
conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
like
so cool. I forgot about
that shocked me.
Yeah.
Because when I hear his podcast,
He was like,
I'm
"What do you want?"
he-
And I was like, "I want you to sign my chair and take a
that's
picture with my
serious.
friends." He's like, "These are your friends?" He's like, "Is that all you want?" He's like, "What's up, guys? What's your name?" And he was fucking mad cool.
Yeah,
You're right.
for
He
real.
was so cool. I think X-Pac. I said anytime
X-Pac was
anybody was
yeah.
like,
awesome.
And
"Who's the
X-Pac.
nut?" X-Pac was the coolest. Only
So,
because
you
he
guys-
took so much time. He pointed out your shirt.
Yep.
fact he
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
he
"Dude,"
noticed
He's
that.
like, "Where'd you get that shirt? Were you there at the show?"
I was like, hell yeah.
That was crazy. You know,
That
and I was-
was
That was
That
because
was really
like
cool.
like yeah, like you had to be there to get that shirt, and he was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
right away.
And then when he
bam.
signed mine, I was
He
like,
was
he was like, "What do you want me to sign?" I was like, "Just don't sign sticks." I was like, I like 1, 2, 3 kid.
oh, here, your mom's a
Oh,
He's like, "Why not do both?" He was so cool.
You know who was really cool too? When I met him, you guys I don't think were there. Well, you were there, but when I met him, you weren't there. Was Elias.
No, I didn't meet him.
No, I
No,
didn't.
So he was fucking awesome, and it was funny because Jonathan was like, if you get anything from anybody there, Elias, because he saw the whole lineup and
Yeah,
he wasn't
yeah.
with us. And when I walked up to him, I had $15 cash in my pocket. That's it. And his thing was $25 to sign picture. And I was like, look, I spent more money than I expected to. My son asked me to get something of yours.
Mhm.
I got $15. He was like, yeah, let's do it. What's your son's name? I said, John, and he said, you know, he wrote it,
That's
everything.
cool.
It was
That's
cool.
good
He gave
shit.
me a $10 discount because I was like, look, I spent more than I
Yeah,
expected
yeah.
to. And he was
Was he at the
awesome.
early signing or was that the afternoon?
that was
signing?
when I got the picture, it was during the show. I went out.
Oh,
to
when you
go-
went in the lobby.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
He was awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
And then when I took Jonathan and Leo to the bathroom and we ran into fucking Kalisto, Samurai del Sol, that was awesome too.
Hercules.
No, that's Ron Bass.
Ron Bass. Yep.
Hercules.
Cowboy Ron
Hercules.
Bass.
Nah, Hercules was Jack.
Yeah. Ron Bass is a badass motherfucker.
Yeah, he's
too.
a big dude too.
Yeah.
Look at him.
He's much stronger than Don Trout.
Ron Bass is far stronger than Don Trout.
Yeah. And John Sonny as well.
It's a throwback.
John Sonny's an awesome.
So I guess at this point in time, this was the transition from like average looking men to like bodybuilders, right? Like now we're getting into that transition.
I think like Vince always wanted that, but
No,
I think
but
when
I mean,
Hogan
like,
came,
we're in
yeah,
88.
Yeah,
Now we're in
Hogan
88.
changed that for sure.
Like, yeah.
No, but a lot
Don
of these
Morocco
guys,
is obviously jacked. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but if you look at Ron Bass, like obviously he's older right now, but Ron Bass was a barrel-chested big motherfucker with less of a belly when he was like in his prime. So yes, look at Jim Duggan. He looks like a fucking $1,000,000 compared to what he looked like when he was very popular.
So the Survivor Series was created to counter Starrcade.
Here's fucking B. Brian Blair.
So in '87, they made the Survivor Series to go against Starrcade. And they put that on pay-per-view, and they put that at the same time as Starrcade. And they made Vince basically kind of monopolized the pay-per-view at that point. It was like, hey, you guys, if you run Starrcade, you can't run WrestleMania. You have to run WrestleMania and not run Starrcade. So a lot of the cable companies didn't run Starrcade, and it fucked up WCW.
Yeah.
So then he wanted to do this with the Rumble for their next event. And they said, we're not going to do that for the pay-per-view. So Vince was like, fuck it. He put on USA.
Yep.
So this was on free TV at the same time as, I can't remember what was after Starrcade, but their next big event after that. I'm trying to think of what's, I don't remember. It might have been the Bunkhouse Stampede. I think that's what it was.
Oh,
Just double check that. But I think it might have been the Bunkhouse. It might have been the Bunkhouse Stampede. And that would have been in '88.
January, right?
I believe so. But yeah, I'm such a fucking nerd that I've been really looking into the history of how that situation happened, that JCP and like NWA were peak in like 85, 86.
Great American Bash in '89. Chi-Town Rumble in
Billy
89.
Jim.
Nah, it was in '88.
I don't know why.
Is that dude still alive?
Hillbilly Jim is still alive.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
That's my Uncle Gary.
There he is.
He looks just like
Overall.
Uncle Gary. You guys,
Another big dude. Like,
I don't know if
how
you've ever
big he
seen
is.
my Uncle Gary, but it's pretty fucking close.
You know, when I see him,
yeah,
now,
Bunkhouse Stampede. You're correct.
Yeah, that's what I
January
thought.
24th.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm just crazy. But
And a gay.
But the Rumble, this was on free TV, which made it even worse. So, like, to get a pay-per-view in '88 was a fucking hassle.
Yeah.
Right. So now you had a choice. Are you going to get this NWA pay-per-view and do all this fucking work, or just go to channel 7 or 9 or whatever USA is and watch this for free? So
Nah,
it was kind of a
what.
shitty business move from Vince's part, but also smart business strategy.
I'll tell you what, like as much as everybody hates on Vince, man, like like I said, his mind, like he had us thinking Razor Ramon was a true Hispanic.
Yeah.
Man. No, but I mean, like, think about it.
I did too.
No, but but that was his
he had us
vision.
thinking Yokozuna was Japanese.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but that's his vision.
There's
That's what's so, like, his mind is fucking like works.
That's
like that's what people want to see, right? Like, it was entertaining. It was
as much as
everything.
we all are like, oh, Vince this and Tony Khan
we
this,
can hate
right?
on Vince. So
those type of guys that own it and run it, that's the best kind of wrestling. When you're like, look at the situation now where WWE merged with UFC to create Endeavor, and then TKO formed.
Yes.
Okay. So essentially you now have Triple H, who's the booker, is getting overrode, or however you say it, overridden, by people higher than him, by chairman or whatever, that are inserting and changing storylines. Like, that doesn't happen if you're Vince McMahon.
Hell no.
That doesn't happen.
That's what I mean.
If you're Tony Khan, so you kind of like live by the sword and die by it. And like, as much as we hate it now, it's going to be one of those, you don't know what you got till it's gone. And like, yeah, Vince did a lot of fucked up shit personally, and he had some really bad. But our
Right.
favorite shit ever in wrestling,
Right.
period,
He,
it was him.
It was him.
Exactly.
Or it was
But
the talent,
exactly.
and he acted as if
Yeah,
it was him.
but he created it.
But that's my point.
Yep.
That
As
is
long as
just
a
warrior.
like his vision, his
Yep.
I feel like we should,
he, like even telling the Undertaker, "Oh, you're gonna be a dead man," right?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, what
Now,
the, like,
is he
think about
guilty?
it.
Is he guilty of being stubborn and
Brett's
stuck in?
gone.
Is he guilty of being stubborn and stuck in his ways and maybe not
Yes.
adapting?
Yes,
as quick?
and
Sure,
that's good.
Sure,
Yeah,
it's human error,
and that's
fine.
consistent.
We should do a hatred episode.
I'm for it. I'm for it.
So we should do things that each of us know. Like I have a lot of shit that I hate, and you guys know it. I gotta dig deep and find things that both of you hate, and we should just do an episode and just let each person hate something for a few minutes and continue on to many different categories and just hate all of the things. I can probably do a fucking 5-hour episode.
I can go on about
gang.
about Seth Rollins. I fucking hate him. I don't
like
need
him
to see
either.
a Seth Rollins match
Yeah.
ever again.
I don't like him.
I don't
either.
want to hear a Seth Rollins promo.
I disagree with both.
I don't want to see him come out with his stupid fucking outfits and
Okay.
his dumbass shit.
I think his outfits fucking suck.
I don't care about any
His
of it.
promos are mediocre, but I think he's a great wrestler.
Cool. I don't want to see any of his matches. Fuck him. Fuck him in the
Fine.
ass. His
fine
wife
with
is
that.
better. I'd rather watch his wife over him. By far.
Ooh.
By far.
I know.
Give me
Yeah.
Becky
I
Lynch
Hey,
disagree.
versus
listen,
anybody.
Seth, you
I
gotta
disagree
step
with
it up.
versus Seth.
You gotta step it up, Seth.
I disagree. with
God.
that. I would much rather watch.
Give me Seth back in.
I much rather watch.
Give me Seth back in the Shield.
I much rather watch Dean Ambrose than Seth.
Me too. I'd rather actually watch Dean Ambrose, not even John Moxley. I'll go back and watch fucking Dean Ambrose over Seth Rollins.
Yo,
I'm gonna go ahead
Dean
I'm gonna go ahead and
Ambrose.
disagree with you. See how disagreements work about wrestlers with us. When I say Jeff Hardy fucking sucks as a singles competitor, these guys, their heads fucking spin, and they're Jeff Hardy.
Well, Jeff Hardy had
But
matches
when they
that we
say
can put
Seth
on him like
Rollins,
that
who's
was
somebody
good.
I think is really good, I'm like, okay, it's cool.
That's cool. Hey, if you want to see him almost kill Sting or maybe break John Cena's nose,
Or separate
That's
Finn
fun.
Balor's soul.
yeah, or derail Finn Balor's championship run and really his career if you want to be
Fine.
serious. Let's do it.
do it.
I'm for it. Fuck Seth Rollins. Let's do a hatred episode, and I'm gonna do a whole thing about Seth Rollins.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So I mean, bro, like, there's a long
his
fucking list.
face.
A
God.
long fucking list of hatred for me.
If he comes out and he wears a man dress and he does this thing and like, well, okay, cool, all right. You're
We do a
awesome.
hatred. We do a hatred episode. Each of us pick 5 people that we hate, and we talk about them.
I'll just do one. Seth Rollins the entire time.
You gotta have fun.
You guys, all right. Who's
Oh.
your second person? All right, number 2 is Seth Rollins. No,
So
Oh shit! Ultimate Warrior sighting.
If you-
Yo,
if you-
get out.
if
he's already
you-
blown up.
Fran, who are
Hmm.
5 wrestlers that you hate all time? Because you don't exude hate.
Okay,
You're a positive guy.
so number 1 is Dino Bravo. He fucking sucks. I hate him. I hate his. Nah, I can't.
Apparently, the Canadian Mafia hated him too.
Nah, but honest, I would really have to dig deep and think. But there's a lot. Yeah, there's actually a lot I could think
I'm
of.
trying to think of somebody that you are just fucking. You just don't. You don't like the New Day.
Yeah, I can't stand that motherfucker. I can't stand Xavier Woods. Good, you brought him up. So Xavier Woods can't stand. Kofi's okay. Big E was okay. I just can't stand Xavier. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
No,
He's just fucking.
JYD, baby.
He doesn't do it for me. And then
It's at least one. It's
and then what the fuck is this guy now? What the hell is his name? Kit Wilson?
I
What the-
fucking love Kit Wilson.
What?
I fucking
Oh
love
my
it.
god, I can't fucking stand.
I fucking love it. It's so.
I was like, what
so
the fuck
fucking
is
awesome.
this? Like, I'm like, what to watch?
You know why you don't like Kit Wilson?
Why?
Because you're toxic.
Okay.
Oh, I got
That's
another one.
what
And
it
I've
is.
already talked about him before. As a person, great. Anything like WCW and pre Jeff Jarrett. Fuck him.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck everything about him pre TNA.
Yes.
I just
this is hatred episode is gonna be fucking fun.
oh ugh. Yeah.
Bro, I could do 50. I
Let's
can do
I
50.
don't have that many. I don't care to watch.
I hate.
I hate Bastion Booger. Couldn't stand that motherfucker. I'm like, what are you doing on my screen?
There.
For real though.
So-
like, who the hell wants to see that? No, I mean just like
Okay.
as far as the talent. No,
Now-
I don't mean him like personally. I just
We
mean,
brought up-
like, what the
We brought up
It's
Vince's
fucking
genius
It's
before,
fucking great.
and now we bring up this
I love it.
because he
I
was in
absolutely love it.
WCW and he was kind of over.
Oh really? See, I didn't even
I-
He was
know that.
Briar Ferguson or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
he had a gimmick there that was
I absolutely love that Francisco's hate is Bastion Booger and Xavier Woods so far. And that makes me laugh. I don't know why, but
oh, how about Jim Duggan? He can't wrestle for shit.
but he's just likable.
I guess.
You know
but
why? Because he seems very remedial. And
Well,
you can't. He's like the fucking.
he was always
he's
a
the
baby
80s
face.
Eugene.
Yeah, he's the baby
I get it.
face always.
Yeah, you're right.
He's the '80s Eugene.
Yeah.
It's just if you dislike him, you feel like there's like you're being discriminatory.
Yeah, he never turned heel ever either. That was one guy that never did. And he was famous as fuck. Everybody knew who the fuck he was, you know?
You know who I hate? Can you name? You give me two. You give me two people I hate
Well, you already said Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy.
as a singles competitor.
Jeff Hardy.
Yes. No, that's what I'm saying. Jeff Hardy in the Hardy Boys. I like Jeff Hardy as a singles competitor. I do not like Jeff Hardy.
Ooh.
There's a layup here.
Hold on.
A fucking layup. I went scorched earth.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Sandman.
LA Knight.
Sandman.
Sandman.
LA
LA
Knight. LA Knight. I do not like LA Knight.
Really?
I do not. I liked him.
I mean,
I liked him at first. Now I'm over it. I'm over it.
it's annoying to you now.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm over it now. Randy Orton.
Oh, yeah, Randy Orton, yeah.
That's
So
another
yeah,
one.
there's four. We got
Oh,
almost
yeah,
four
yeah.
of them already.
Bro, come on. I can go all day with people.
There's
I
obscure
fucking
ones
can't
too,
stand.
but I'd rather stick to ones that are people like, really?
I fucking hate Randy Orton.
Me
I
too.
really do. I hate Randy Orton more than Jeff Hardy.
Wow. Me too,
I mean,
because I like Jeff.
hmm.
Yeah.
Now, if we're
I
talking,
mean, the Viper shit was dope, though. You gotta
That's
admit
it.
that.
when he was punting motherfuckers, that was cool. Look at Jim Duggan getting this fucking
There
dub.
we go.
That's called Jim Dubbin.
He didn't even
Because
have
he's
his
winning.
theme music yet.
No,
Nobody had theme music here.
Oh,
One Man Gang's not in the
He
Hall
had a
of Fame
tattoo on
yet,
his head.
which is a
you
fucking
sure?
travesty.
Hold on.
Look it up.
I thought so.
He's not.
Yeah, no,
He's not.
in the original Hall of Fames. Yeah,
No.
I think so.
He should be. I like when he was Akeem, the African Dream. And
Wow. So
he
the
wrestled Dusty, and Dusty was giving him elbows, and he would dance. Then kick
George
another
Gray,
elbow.
better known as One Man Gang and Akeem, is not in the WWE Hall of Fame.
shit,
Ridiculous.
that's a disgrace.
You know why? He probably is part of that.
So
lawsuit.
this was before the 2x4.
but demolition's in now,
Demolition's in
so
Yeah, that was before the 2x4 hacksaw.
No, he
He came out with it.
He came out with 2x4.
Yep.
That was right when it
Before
started.
his theme
That was
music.
right when it started.
Got it.
Hatred episode. I'm so looking forward to it. Young Bucks. Fucking. Just, there's a lot of guys that I just don't fucking like.
Jesse Ventura.
But let's just say, hold on before you take hatred too far. I hate watching them wrestle. That doesn't mean they're not good people, because they could be.
We don't know them.
I don't know them.
Yeah, we're talking about
Except
when-
for Sandman. Fuck him
Yeah, he's
as a
terrible
person, as well.
Scum.
But
yeah, when they're on screen, can you stand seeing them?
But
And
and
is
isn't it
annoying?
weird though? Because there's people that I love to hate. Miz, MJF, I hate them, but I love it
Right.
that I hate them. They make me hate them with love.
I got one more. Buff Bagwell.
I
Fuck.
can see that.
I didn't watch WCW. I've gone back and watched. Nope.
I can see that.
Nope. Everybody's like, he was so good in the ring. Blah.
No, he really wasn't
Nope.
that good.
He would do a wrestling move and stand up and pose right away.
He really
It
wasn't that
was-
good.
Wasn't that good?
Yeah.
No.
Really
Passable?
wasn't that good.
Sure. But that's making good.
Look at his wardrobe decision here.
Sean Mooney.
Yeah, before
Nah,
we go,
I'm
the
kidding.
Rumble's over. It was 30 minutes. Sean was right. It was 20 guys. Hogan is out here. No bandana. Hairline fucking way gone.
Yellow and red
It's-
tank top
It's so
with
fucked.
fucking blue and white cloud
Yeah.
looking
And,
tights.
and he's ripping the shirt off.
My mom had that same necklace, by the way.
Damn.
Sean Mooney's another guy I messaged trying to get him on the show.
If
That's
Hogan,
not him.
just so you know.
That's
if
not
Hogan's hair was brown or
him.
black, he'd be fucking Spanish. He's
True.
so
With the
fucking tan.
Yeah.
It's not fake. That's just him
Bobbity boobity beebity.
living on the
He's mad
fucking
Italian.
beach.
His
Terry
name is
Bollea.
Balea.
I get it.
Bobbity boobity beebity. What's the matter with you?
He lives in fucking.
Shut up with the shut up.
Look at that shit.
Well, Macho Man 2 is another one who was fucking tan as fuck.
Always.
He really was. But he's also Italian.
Who's this
Last name
fucking
is Papa.
goof holding the mic?
It's Sean Mooney's fucking dad.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not Sean Mooney, but it looks like him.
He looks like he's in high school.
He does. He looks like they were like, hey, guy, you're wearing a suit. Come over here.
Look at him. He looks so young and little and frail. Again, he is next to the Hulkster.
Oh, by the way, I just want to put this out there. Scrolling through because I got some notifications. We were just recognized by, hold on, Pro Wrestling Legends Collection. They just recognized us and tagged us, saying shout out to us for support. You're fucking welcome.
That's what we do. The fucking Hogan pose. Love it. Love it.
Anybody out here,
Shit.
you support us, we support you. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Funny thing about my back, Jules, is it's located on my cock.
Yo, Hogan had it made here this night. He didn't have to wrestle.
Yeah, and he probably got
He
paid more
got
than
paid
anybody.
the same.
Probably got paid more than anybody.
Got paid. He drew the house. Come on.
True.
Come on. If you were on a Hogan show, you were getting paid. Look at that fucking building. Look at that shit. We're getting paid, son. Shout out to Hogan. Hooking everybody up. But that was our very first Royal Rumble match.
Yep.
It was what we said it was.
And watching this made us come up with an episode idea, a hatred episode.
Also, what are they finishing with this for? Why wouldn't you just
I don't think they're finishing with this. I think it's another whole nother event coming on.
No, this is still the Rumble. It's the Tonga Kid and Haku.
Is this the finish? Is this the main event?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Or is this who? LOD?
Islanders.
This is 88. They were still in WCW or NWA.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
Whoever booked this is the person.
He's
I
an
hate.
idiot.
I hate that motherfucker.
That was Vince.
Yeah, but Royal Rumble was he was just
That was a
testing it
test.
out.
I
Yeah.
guess. Well, it was a good test because it's the best fucking gimmick match of all time. Is it the Rougeaus?
No, it's fucking
Power and Glory?
no, it's before Power and Glory. It's Paul Roma and fucking it's the Young Stallions.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
All right. Well, I guess we'll end it there. Unless you want to watch this match. I mean, we have it's only
No,
we're not watching it.
I love Paul Roma. I do.
We said this. He's a great
I
tag.
fucking
wrestler.
love Paul
Yeah.
Roma.
If it wasn't for him being forced into the Horseman, he'd be looked at way different. We already went down that road.
Yes.
That motherfucker
I
got
love
a
Paul.
bad rap. Got a bad rap. He's one I want to meet too. He's still alive.
Yes. That's somebody I'd fucking love to have a conversation with. Paul Roma, for sure. Who's this fucking Haku?
And
the
Haku is
Tonga
still
Kid?
doing-
Tonga Kid.
How,
The Islanders.
Haku is still fucking wrestling to this
Some
day.
badasses, yo.
Yeah, Haku's a fucking. Who's his son? I forget.
Haku, Hikuleo, Tamatanga, and
Tamatanga.
Tangaloa.
There you go.
And fucking the Tonga kid, his son is fucking Jacob Fatu, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, look at
Oh
it.
my god, I can see
Wow,
that.
right?
Yeah, Jacob is fucking crazy.
And then Paul Roma's son doesn't wrestle at all.
No.
And then the other guy in the Young Stallions, I don't even fucking know his name. So
Isn't that Jim Powers?
it might be Jim Powers.
It is.
Yes, I think it is
Powers.
Jim Powers.
100%.
No, that's good because I really think it is.
Yeah, I'm a wrestling nerd. Young Stallion.
Jim Powers and Paul Roma.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, good shit. No, as soon as you said his name,
Let's ride, baby. Come on.
boom.
If there's ever a wrestling 80s trivia night, you got to call Aaron. Like, yo, Aaron,
Oh, yeah.
win this shit, son.
Also, anybody watching, we're about to do the Podcasters Family Feud, night 1 of SummerSlam.
Oh,
Wrestling Podcasters Family Feud. What we will do, probably a few episodes. Each one of us will host one of the episodes. The other two will draft podcasters to be on their team. So it'll be Francisco versus Aaron one episode. It'll be Aaron versus John one episode. It'll be Francisco versus John one episode. Whichever one of the three of us are not participating will be the host. We're going to do at least 3. And I've got several podcasters that are ready to come in and be a part of it.
it's going to be fun.
Yep. We're gonna keep it moving. But
Fast money. No whammies, no whammies.
But yeah,
Ladies
thanks
and
for
gentlemen.
joining us. Royal Rumble first.
1988, baby.
First.
We got plenty more coming.
Motherfucking
I say coming.
Aaron, actually, you know what, Fran? Get in on this. Tell them what to do.
Subscribe. It's a
Yes.
BOD.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, do all that.
Hold on.
Subscribe.
Go on to Instagram, BOD Podcast 26.
First of all, subscribe
Follow.
to what you see over
Facebook,
here.
Brothers of Discussion Podcast. Follow. YouTube, B.O.D. Podcast. Or Brothers of Discussion. You can search it, like, subscribe, share, all on the motherfuckers. Also,
All right, I'm gonna just say, suck them.